And what a moment that changes the whole dynamic of this duel for Princeton. You go from being up 13-9 in the duel with a couple of tough matches remaining, wondering if you're going to be able to hold off Max Stout and Dayton Pitzer in the remaining two matches. And then all of a sudden, Mulhauser gets the fall, and you're up 19-9 in the duel. So Princeton in really great shape to potentially pull off an upset here over a Pitt team that comes in ranked number 19 in the country. But what we know, Katie, is that this thing is not over yet because Max Stout and Dayton Pitzer both have opportunities for bonus points.
Right, Jason, and if you're looking at all of the statistics and all of these different things, we just saw Stout convert right there and get that takedown. He's wrestling a true freshman as well.
Max Stout coming off a 19-2 tech fall in just 2 minutes and 41 seconds against his opponent at Buffalo on Saturday. Don't see many technical falls in the first period. But Max Stout off to a similar start here. 40 seconds into this match, he's got a 6-1 lead over the true freshman McCloskey.
Jason, don't forget McCloskey is filling the shoes of none other than Luke Stout, Mac's brother, who he just so happened to wrestle at the national championship last year.
A lot of connections in this wrestling world, huh?
So many.
Really cool moment for the Stout brothers to wrestle against each other in NCAAs a year ago. Of course, Mac's other older brother, Kellen, wrestled here at Pitt as well. Stout last name is known well in the Western Pennsylvania region in the wrestling world. Here's McCloskey, seeing if he can get some offense going against Stout, but Stout shakes it off easily. 6-2 lead for the redshirt junior Panther from Mount Lebanon. So remember, it's 5 points for a technical fall win, 6 points for a fall. The Panthers are down 10 with this and one more match to come. So if you get those two technical falls, which is certainly not easy, but if it happens, that's the way you could even this match, and then it would go to criteria. But other than that, Princeton would walk away with this dual win. Stout, another takedown, gets up to a 12-3 lead. He certainly looks like he could be headed for tech fall territory here. And just not much the freshman Connor McCloskey can do right now, going up against one of the top guys in the country at the 197 weight class. Gets the escape. 8-point lead for Stout. He would need to get it to 15 to earn the technical fall. Katie, one of the things that's difficult for these guys in the heaviest weights is so often there are cases where they have to wrestle kind of keeping the dual score in the back of their mind, right? Which when you're at the earlier weights in the night, you're not necessarily thinking about that. It's too early, but now Stout obviously wants a good performance for himself, but his coaching staff is going to be reminded him here late that they are down 19-9 in the duel.
Right, these upperweight wrestlers have a lot of pressure on them, especially whenever they're down, but there's a possibility that they could win it.
Yeah.
There's definitely a likelihood Stout had a conversation with a couple of his coaches before he came out here so they could see, you know, he could go for the technical fall, Pitzer could go for the fall if they wanted. In any way, shape, or form, it matters a lot once you get to these upper weights in regards to team score.
Well, regardless of what the dual score is, you're always going to be happy about a 15-4 lead at the end of the first period. And that's just what Max Stout has here. Guy who showed early signs in his career that he was going to be a big success at the collegiate level. Max Stout, back in 2022, kind of burst onto the scenes in his redshirt year as a freshman. Posted 4 wins at Midlands. He was working out a lot with Nino Bonacorsi, of course, eventual national champion. The two of them getting a lot of time together. And started to learn quickly that Max Stout was going to have a big career in college wrestling. And what a moment here. Stout with McCloskey on his back. And McCloskey able to turn around. Stout does get the 4 back points, but for a moment, Katie, looked like we might have a really impactful pin there.
Absolutely. You could tell he was trying to get him on his back, and McCloskey was just able to get out. And McCloskey honestly just might have saved his team by being able to get back on his stomach.